I'm glad they talked about geography, okay? Because if there's a civil war, I mean, I live in Alabama. We're the reddest of the red. If Alabama were to all of a sudden secede from the Union, what's going to happen to all of those Apache helicopters at Fort Novosel? What's going to happen to the Lockheed Martin production facility up the road in Pike
Mm.
County? What's going to happen to Maxwell Air Force Base? Is that all of a sudden going to become Alabama's? Are all of those officers and enlisted personnel who operate that machinery instantly going to say, we voted for Trump, let's go to war with our fellow citizens? The geography question is interesting to me because in our own Civil War, there were some clear cut lines, right? At least geographic lines. It doesn't mean that there were no slavery supporters in the North and there were no abolitionists in the South, because there were, right? But there were some clear cut geographic lines, and it was a whole lot easier to say, you know what? Forget you guys up there. We're going to do our own thing. And then we all know what happened. We've also done a good job in our political system of trying to turn our political grievances into a process, right? We're supposed to use elections. We're supposed to use other forms of political engagement, not political violence. We've done a fairly good job in the broad scope of human history of, I guess, institutionalizing our political grievances. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold in the future, right? But we let politics, not violence and not terrorism, kind of dictate what the outcomes are going to be. Now, that also implies that citizens are able to accept the process and be part of the process, but also accept the outcomes of an election, for example, right?